When I do homeschool consultations and evaluations for my families, sometimes the parents come to me and they ask me, how do I find the best curriculum for my child? And the advice that I always seem to be giving them is, if you connect with the author, that's probably the homeschool curriculum that you want to use. And I say that for a number of reasons. If you connect with the author, that means you guys probably share the same values, the same personalities, the same styles. The homeschool curriculum that you are using, that author who wrote that, they have been pouring their heart and their soul into that work. And their values are going to be reflected in that work. And if you share the same values as that writer, you've nailed it. And so through the years, as a YouTuber, influencer, homeschool consultant, tutor, teacher, all the things, the public and private school teacher thing doesn't apply to homeschool. However, it has pushed me in the direction of really getting to know these authors. I have run into some amazing authors. I've also run into some that are so incredibly arrogant. Whether or not their curriculum is good or not, I will never touch it. I've also run into authors that are sweet as can be, but their values don't match up with mine. But today, what I'm going to share with you are the homeschool authors and their curriculum that I adore. And this is in no order because they're all so different, but they're all so incredibly wonderful. So I'm going to get started, this one you know, so I'm just going to get it out there. If you know my channel, you know that I love this author. In fact, if you're not on my channel, feel free to click the subscribe button. So the first one, Andrew Pudewa, is IEW, Institute for Excellence in Writing. It is a classical education approach. Now, I'm not much of a classical girl, but I kind of am. I am, especially when it comes to writing and public speaking and grammar and spelling. I think that communication is extremely important. And when I first heard Andrew Pudewa talk, I was moved. He's a great speaker. He's an amazing speaker. He knows his stuff. I actually got to be on his podcast. The link is down below if you guys want to check it out. Getting to know him, I learned he is so down to earth. He has very good values. He believes in the importance of laying a strong foundation, biblical foundation, being able to communicate those things effectively to other kids. When you can memorize things, memorize scriptures, and have that knowledge and wisdom at hand to share and defend your faith, that's huge. And part of what he teaches through IEW is going to lay that foundation down. What's really fun about Andrew Pudewa is his background is in music, which is fun because so is mine. IEW is, I like to call it the Suzuki method of teaching language arts, which I think he actually at one point said that. But Suzuki, if you're familiar with Suzuki method, it is a method of learning how to play instruments, specifically cello, violin, viola, bass. It's mimicking very good work and learning from quality on how to be able to play. The next author that I want to bring up, now I've met her once, like a long, long time ago, but I've seen her speak a lot. I feel like I found her curriculum first before I found her. I don't know, maybe it's projection, I don't know, but I almost feel like we are very similar with personality, with philosophies. She's like this tiny, energetic lady. I love her. Her name is Jeannie Fulbright. She wrote Apologia, the Younger Years, the Exploring Creation series, which I love. And here I am teaching science at a homeschool co-op, and I always use that Exploring Creation series. She teaches from a biblical worldview, is just soaked in biblical speech. Every single page in that science book is talking about something about God, whether it's glorifying him, whether it's pointing out how amazing his creation is. For example, the Zoology 2 one where we're talking about Jonah, like one of the assignments is reading through Jonah and talking about the whale, and her desire to glorify God through science is so beautiful. I can relate to that. I think it would be actually really fun to have a conversation with her because I think we would have fun. I'm going to move on to the next one. I could talk about for her forever. The next one, now he is very, very specific. He actually has only written two pieces of curriculum. His name is Dr. Jason Lisle, and he is an astrophysicist. When you see how he will, like a lot of his articles, when you go online, do all the math and all the calculations and everything just glorifies God. And he has such a gift of doing that. But at the same time, he also has a gift of making things that are so incredibly complex, so incredibly simple. And when you can take astronomy and glorify God with it, it's so good. It is very, very comforting to know that you could take this high level math, this high level physics, and just show how God is glorified. And I'm going to leave an article down below. I'm actually going to leave two, because he has done some pretty cool discoveries lately with this whole James Webb Telescope thing. The articles that I'm leaving down below, one of them is going to include some pretty high level math in it. The other one is going to be the same thing but simplified. So you got the harder one and the more simpler one. You can pick which one you want to read. They're going to be getting across the same information. There's some things that's happening that nobody's talking about. You know, like the fact that the James Webb Telescope is gathering information that is completely debunking the Big Bang Theory. It's pretty cool. And I'll be honest here, I'm a pretty big math nerd and science nerd. And so we're going to move on to math now. When I started doing homeschool evaluations 10 plus years ago, the first math curriculum that came across my desk or table, so to speak, was Math UC. I looked at it and it was very, very different than what I experienced in the public school system, because Math UC is very mastery based, not spiral based. It's mastery. First of all, I didn't like Math UC at the beginning. And then slowly, over time, it started working on me because I started seeing kids, specifically the kids that have autism, that have learning disabilities, when they work with Math UC, I started seeing tremendous gains. And so I go, maybe this curriculum isn't that bad, And then I met Mr. Dimmy, and I cried when I heard him speak, because all of a sudden everything that I believe spiritually, biblically, when it comes to homeschooling and how we teach our children, he said it. It was at that moment when I heard him speak and I met him that I realized that why am I not using Math UC? And because I connected with him, I have that now internal struggle because I've never used Math UC, but I've seen what it does. And now I'm starting to see how mastery is actually a very good way of learning math, which leads me to my fifth curriculum writer. So let me just give you the backstory of how I met her, right? When it comes to us moms looking for homeschool curriculum, we're digging for stuff and we find it and we're interested and we start watching videos and we watch interviews. And well, this was the case for Equipping Minds. And Equipping Minds is for neuroplasticity. It's kind of like a little extra. It's working on the brain, working on molding the brain, helping kids that may have intellectual disabilities, autism, Down syndrome. It remaps the brain. All right, we can change. Our brain can change. So I was speaking at this convention over the summer, and she was 2 booths down from me. First, of course, when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be over there asking lots of questions because I'm curious about this curriculum. After getting to know her and her husband, I made sure I had a break to go listen to her speak on the last day. You know when you're like watching someone speak and you're like, oh, can you finish up? Because I gotta go buy your curriculum because you have pumped me up. I know that could also be like adrenaline in the moment, but like I said, I have been looking at this for quite some time and she was just like bing, 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 and it made sense. But what really hit home were 2 things that happened at the convention. One was my daughter Hannah. She's 10 years old. She's in 5th grade now. She was just kind of hanging out at the booth with me and hanging out. She managed to walk over to the Equipping Minds booth and literally sat with Dr. Carol Brown's husband and played games with him for a while, actually. And my daughter was like, this is the coolest thing ever. At the convention, there was another girl there that had Down syndrome, and Dr. Carol got on the floor with this child and did card games with her. And her voice was so soothing and so calm. And I was just watching. I just watched this girl really receive it, follow through with playing this game. The encouragement. Oh, I love her. She's awesome. I'm using that curriculum. That's what made me cave and say, this is what I'm getting. And this is what I'm going to use with Naomi. By the way, Naomi's my youngest daughter that has Down syndrome. Naomi loves the card game, and I will make a video about that. So make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more about it. If you guys get a chance, make sure you down in the description, or actually comment section, tell me about your experience with some of these curriculum writers. Positive. Let's keep it positive because I know there's jerks out there, okay? Look, I'm telling you, there are some. 3 that come into my, 2 really that come into my head. But I'm not going to ever talk about those, okay? Let me know the ones that you love and adore and connect with and tell us about their curriculum. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.